Anggota Kongres Amerika Serikat Yasamin Ansari mengajukan 6 pasal pemakzulan terhadap Menteri Perang Pete Hegseth. Pengajuan ini dilakukan setelah Hegseth sebelumnya dicecar di sidang Komite Angkatan Bersenjata pada hari Rabu lalu.
You've testified that it was $25 billion in cost in terms of the munitions we used and what we paid for it. But when you add to that the damage that was done to our bases and today's dollars for buying replacement munitions and replacement aircrafts, what has the total cost been over the last 60 days?
There's a reason why we took extreme measures of force protection, because we understood the proximity challenges.
Mr. Chair, I'm going to reclaim my time. It's well under 100 miles. Before the war started, there was clear intelligence that Shuaibah was high on Iran's target list. Internal analysis had said the site was indefensible from aerial attack and should not be used.
Guys, Menteri Perang Amerika Serikat saat ini nasibnya berada di ujung tanduk lantaran Kongres Amerika Serikat mendakwa Menteri Perang AS Pete Hegseth ini melakukan pelanggaran berat, bahkan teman-teman kejahatan perang. Salah satunya adalah, mohon maaf, Amerika Serikat diketahui sengaja menargetkan sekolah kanak-kanak di Iran, dan tentu ini sangat melanggar, teman-teman. Ini benar-benar melanggar hukum kemanusiaan. Bahkan Konvensi Jenewa juga melarang ini militer menyerang fasilitas-fasilitas publik, apalagi sekolah kanak-kanak. Nah, kita mendapatkan informasi bahwa Kongres, teman-teman, sedang membahas bagaimana caranya untuk bisa memecat Pete Hegseth. Karena kita tahu kalau misalnya Trump masih berkuasa, maka Pete Hegseth akan dilindungi. Tapi kan sekarang kekuasaan Trump itu mulai dilawan oleh Kongres yang didukung oleh mayoritas masyarakat Amerika Serikat. Jadi Trump sekarang menghadapi bukan saja lawan dari luar, yaitu Iran, Rusia, dan juga China, tapi melawan rakyatnya sendiri. Jadi kemenangan tipis di Pilpres Amerika kemarin, teman-teman, ya, bisa saja membawa ke pemakzulan, karena ya bedanya sangat tipis, teman-teman. Tinggal satu saja senator dari partai Trump berkhianat, maka Kongres bisa dengan mudah memakzulkan atau impeachment, ya, menggulingkan pemerintahan Trump saat ini. Nah, teman-teman, kita bakal simak dulu bagaimana jalannya Kongres. Kapan kira-kira ini Kongres berani untuk speak up melawan Trump dan juga mengajukan impeachment atau pemakzulan? Kita simak dulu, teman-teman, ya, informasi selengkapnya.
Anggota Kongres Amerika Serikat Yasamin Ansari mengajukan 6 pasal pemakzulan terhadap Menteri Perang Pete Hegseth. Pengajuan ini dilakukan setelah Hegseth sebelumnya dicecar di sidang Komite Angkatan Bersenjata pada hari Rabu lalu. Anggota Partai Demokrat di DPR Amerika Serikat Yasamin Ansari mengajukan 6 pasal pemakzulan terhadap Menteri Perang Pete Hegseth. Melalui akun media sosial X-nya, Ansari mengatakan bahwa dalam sidang Komite Angkatan Bersenjata, Hegseth tidak dapat menjawab sejumlah pertanyaan terkait perang di Timur Tengah. Hegseth juga disebut tidak bisa bertanggung jawab atas kejahatan perang yang dilakukannya.
Pete Hegseth testified this week before the House Armed Services Committee. If you haven't watched it, I would definitely check it out. He could not answer basic questions about how much this war has cost American taxpayers. He could not answer or take accountability for the war crimes that he has committed, and he could not answer questions about what sort of plan there is moving forward, what the strategy is, and what the end game is. There's a reason I've introduced articles of impeachment against Secretary Hegseth. There are 6 articles, and I urge my colleagues.
You've testified that it was $25 billion in cost in terms of the munitions we used and what we paid for it. But when you add to that the damage that was done to our bases and today's dollars for buying replacement munitions and replacement aircrafts, what has the total cost been over the last 60 days?
That number right now reflects the total cost that we're seeing.
Including buying in today's dollars the new weapons and replacements, and including the damage there? That's your testimony?
If there's adjustments to that, I would defer to the comptroller on that.
And how much are you seeing in terms of, are you asking in terms of supplemental funding just for the Iran mission from this committee?
If and when a supplemental is submitted, the majority of it would not just be for,
what would be the ballpark for Iran?
munitions related to the entirety
Just
of
a
what
number,
we want to
sir.
get done.
A number. What would you submit? What are
It
you
would be
requesting?
on Iran, it would be less than 25 billion, but there's a lot more we would ask for beyond
Well,
just Iran.
you're saying it's
considering-
25 billion. Okay, I would just, if you
Okay.
come back, you want to revise those numbers, because all the experts are disagreeing with you when it comes to today's dollars and damage, but you can revise it. How much did it cost American taxpayers in terms of the strike to the Iranian school where kids were killed? Do you have that number in terms of the missiles we used?
As I've said, that unfortunate situation remains under investigation.
You don't know how much it
15-6
costs the
investigation, but I
taxpayer?
wouldn't tie a cost to that, to anything.
It's a reasonable question, no, sir? I mean, our taxpayer money was going there. Do you know how much it will cost Americans in terms of their increased cost in gas and food over the next year because of the Iran war?
I would simply ask you what the cost is of an Iranian nuclear bomb.
I'm going to give you that
I
opportunity.
would simply ask you what the. You're
but,
playing gotcha
sir,
questions
sir,
about
no, it's
domestic
not.
things. I'm not.
You're saying it's a gotcha question to ask what it's going to be in terms of the increased
Why
cost
won't
of
you
gas
answer what
and
it costs to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear
food?
bomb?
I give you that, sir. But let me.
What
if you
would
could
it
just
cost?
ask my
What would you pay to ensure Iran doesn't
But
get a nuclear
can you-
bomb?
Do you,
What would
sir,
you pay?
I reclaim my time. Do you not know? You had no one do the analysis of what the increased cost of gas and food on the American people are going to be?
The cost
Let
of
me-
Iran
let me
holding
give you the
that
number.
straight at
Let me
issue
give
with
you the
nuclear
number.
weapons.
It's $631 billion, which means it's an increase of $5,000 a year for American households. Now, let me give you this point. You're saying that your operation is preventing a nuclear Iran. Will you acknowledge that there is an economic cost to the American people for doing what you believe is necessary to make Iran denuclear? Will you acknowledge the economic cost?
We have an incredible economic team that's managing this better than
but
what the previous
but to
administration did to our
acknowledge that-
economy,
to acknowledge
what the
there's a
previous
cost.
administration
You-
did
you
with
don't even
inflation,
know what the- you know
what
what's
the previous
upsetting? I reclaim
administration
my
did with
time. You know,
COVID,
Secretary-
and you're going to
Secretary,
lecture this
I reclaim
administration
my
about
time,
the
sir.
economy?
You know what is upsetting to me?
Incredible.
You didn't even do the analysis on how much it's costing the American people. It's one thing if you said, okay, it costs the American people $5,000, but we think it's worth it. That's what we've done in World War II and other wars. Here's what it costs. You got to pay for it. You don't even know what the average American is paying. You don't know what we paid in terms of the missiles that hit the Iranian school. You don't know what we're paying in terms of gas. You don't know what we're paying in terms of food. Your 25 billion number is totally off. It's the incompetence. It's the incompetence.
Ketua Kepala Staf Gabungan Pentagon, Dan Kane, mengakui militer Amerika Serikat belum berhasil menghancurkan seluruh armada laut Iran. Pernyataan itu menjadi sorotan karena berbeda dengan klaim Presiden Donald Trump yang sebelumnya menyebut Angkatan Laut Iran sudah dilumpuhkan. Dalam sidang di Komite Alokasi Anggaran DPR Amerika Serikat, Kane mengatakan Iran masih mempertahankan kapal-kapal kecil berkecepatan tinggi yang tetap beroperasi di Selat Hormuz. Ia menegaskan beberapa kapal serang cepat Iran masih aktif meski Washington terus mengklaim telah menghancurkan kekuatan laut Iran. Sebelumnya, Trump berulang kali menyatakan bahwa kemampuan militer Iran, termasuk armada lautnya, sebagian besar sudah dihilangkan. Trump bahkan mengatakan hanya beberapa kapal kecil yang tersisa dari Angkatan Laut Iran dan semuanya juga akan dihancurkan. Ia juga sempat mengklaim pasukan Amerika Serikat telah menenggelamkan 159 kapal Iran dan menyebut jumlah itu sebagai keseluruhan armada laut Teheran. Namun, pengakuan dari Pentagon menunjukkan situasi di lapangan tidak sepenuhnya sesuai dengan klaim tersebut. Trump juga menyebut Iran kemungkinan telah kembali mempersenjatai diri selama jeda 2 minggu gencatan senjata. Selain itu, ia mengklaim Iran sedang berada dalam kondisi tidak stabil hingga tidak jelas siapa yang benar-benar memimpin negara tersebut. Meski begitu, fakta bahwa kapal serang cepat Iran masih beroperasi di Selat Hormuz menunjukkan kemampuan militer Teheran belum sepenuhnya lumpuh. Hal ini penting karena Selat Hormuz tetap menjadi jalur strategis utama perdagangan energi dunia dan setiap ancaman di kawasan itu bisa berdampak langsung pada pasar global. Pengakuan Pentagon ini sekaligus memperlihatkan bahwa konflik dengan Iran masih jauh dari kata selesai.
Ya guys, barusan sudah kita simak informasinya. Yang jelas ini Menteri Perang Amerika Serikat memang terbukti ya melanggar aturan. Bahkan teman-teman memang harus segera dipecat. Karena serangan demi serangan yang tidak teman-teman tidak terkoordinasi dengan baik, bahkan menyasar fasilitas publik, itu tentu sangat-sangat membahayakan. Karena perang ini kan perang Amerika dengan pemerintah Iran, bukan dengan rakyat Iran. Nah, jadi jangan sampai rakyat itu kena masalahnya. Jangan sampai rakyat yang ya jadi korbannya. Oke guys, itu mungkin informasi kita hari ini. Kita bakal terus pantau kabar terbaru lainnya. Karena itu jangan kemana-mana. Subscribe dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya biar teman-teman gak ketinggalan informasi menarik lainnya di Kajian Online. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.